just like
Choose a bridle that is delicate enough for your horse's face. If he has fine features, if he's a big thick horse, then you might want a little bit of a thicker nose band, thicker brow band. But this particular horse has a fine face, so we have this sort of medium style. This is a Steuben. It's well padded. Always make sure that the padding goes all the way under here, and if it doesn't and your horse has a little sensitivity, then you might want to put a little fleece, or you can buy those inserts that do the same thing. The noseband should go halfway between the eye and the nostril. You don't want it dangling too low, or you don't want it choked up over this bone here, this cheekbone. If it's too high, it'll bump up against the cheekbone and also make it look like he has a really long nose. The brow bands come in various types. Some of them have jewels, some of them are very plain. That's your decision. Drop nose band should always have the buckle pointing where the strap is pointing down so that it's not flopping sideways. If you lose keepers, put rubber bands on your bridle. Don't let things dangle. You can just use those braiding rubber bands and slide it right on, and it'll do the same trick until you can get to the tack shop and buy a replacement. The finger rule. You want to make sure you can fit a couple fingers in the drop nose band, a couple fingers in the regular nose band, and a couple fingers in the throat latch, 2.5, 3, so that when he flexes his neck, he doesn't cut off his circulation. But also, I'll show you here, if it's really, really loose, it'll dangle down here and it won't be doing the job. That's about the leather part of the bridle. Then you have the bit, and bit fit is something that you can discuss in another section. But you want to see a couple of wrinkles here on both sides of his mouth so that it's sitting just nicely in his mouth. If he's smiling, it's too tight, and then you would want to change the level of your cheek pieces. Also, never have your bridle on the last buckle. If you can't punch an extra hole, then get a different size bridle, okay? So always have room for adjustment. You might go to a clinic and that clinician thinks he should tighten the noseband, and it's embarrassing if you don't have another hole. That's our tip on Bridle Fit.